Am I the a-hole for refusing to help with my stepdaughter's new activity? My husband has 2 daughters, ages 13 and 12, from his previous marriage. They've been divorced for over a decade, and he and I have been married for 7 years. We also have 2 kids together, ages 6 and 3. His ex-wife has been remarried twice since their divorce and has 2 younger children, ages 9 and 5. The co-parenting situation between them is inconsistent and sometimes difficult. Some issues get resolved through mediation, others end up in court, and a few decisions are made somewhat smoothly between them. I used to have a good relationship with my stepdaughters, but that changed about 3 years ago. Their mom has made her feelings about me clear, and now the girls are distant and colder toward me. They've even said outright that since their mom dislikes me, they feel they should too. We've addressed this in both court and therapy, but the dynamic hasn't improved much. They still treat me with more attitude and less warmth than they used to. I don't tolerate outright disrespect, but it's definitely different than before. Now to the current issue. A few months ago, the girls expressed interest in taking new dance classes that are about 50 minutes away from where we live. They already participate in ballet, gymnastics, and a fun, free dance class. These new classes are more expensive and far more time-consuming. I told my husband that I didn't think it was realistic given our current schedule, and I felt it was too expensive. But when he and his ex discussed it, he ended up agreeing to it, with the understanding that he and his ex would split the costs. When he told me about the decision, I wasn't happy, mostly because I didn't know he was going to agree to it. I realize it's not my decision, but I made it clear to him that I couldn't help with the logistics of getting them there. He said we'd work something out, but then the girls came over and started repeating what their mom had apparently told them, that I didn't want them to take the new classes, but it didn't matter because I wasn't their parent. My husband told them they shouldn't speak to me that way, but the tension was already there. My husband couldn't find anyone else, like his parents, to drive them to these classes, so he asked me to do it. I stood firm and said no, explaining that it doesn't work with our schedule. On the day they need to be driven, I'm already committed to dropping off our 6-year-old at his activity, and the timing conflicts. My husband even asked his ex if she could take them every week, and now she's furious with me. She's calling me selfish, saying I'm an asshole for refusing to help, and claiming I should just step back and do what's best for the kids. So AITA for standing my ground and refusing to help with this new activity?